and a happy Thursday to everyone.
Hello, hello.
It's Thursday. Thoughts. Why again is this? I just.
What?
Oh. Top lights.
Top light? Do we need it?
You do.
Am I in the dark?
Kind of.
Better?
That's better. A little
No,
better.
I did move this one.
Yeah. That's fine. Oh, goodness. Now we're getting weird and glitchy. That's fantastic. Hey, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
We are PM Artist Studio.
So glad you guys are here. Let's say hello to everyone. Do give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already, if you know us, like us, and you know that you want to do that. If you still aren't sure, that's totally fine. Hang out. Let us know that you're here in the chat. Otherwise, I don't know that you're here and I can't say hello back. I like to say hello along with all these other folks. They love to say hello as well. Be sure to turn your chat over to live chat so you get all of the up-to-date, comments and things, because sometimes it gets rather funny. Yeah, you miss things.
Yeah.
Are we going to run? I'm going to run through my little notes here. Remember, we do the 5,000 subscribe. We are going to do a 5,000 subscriber giveaway when we get there. We're about 200-ish away. Which is very exciting. We have tons of stuff that we're pulling together for that whenever it does happen. The way that you do that, you need to come back, leave the comments, tell us a timestamp. Ooh, I really liked this part of the stream. This, that, the other. That was hilarious. Hey, what are you guys doing this time? I didn't understand. Things like that. That's okay.
Yeah.
And we answer back. We do. December header, I noticed some people have been posting in Makers for that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's the Makers of Mixed Media Art Artists Facebook group. Please join us over there. Many of the lovely folks that you see here in the chat are also members over there, and you get to see the awesome things that they make. Speaking of awesome things that people are making, we have the Creative Collab, the Makers Creative Collab that is happening this weekend with the YouTubers, but non-YouTubers have been posting the most awesome things. Oh my gosh. Just amazing stuff. You guys are amazing. And it doesn't matter if it's mixed media or not. Just nearing needlework. If you got near a needle
Stitchery.
and you poke something with it,
Yeah, if it's got
some
long
holes in it.
strands of something and something
Yeah.
metal.
Totally.
Actually, it doesn't even need to be that. You can,
Yeah, the postcard swap is in full effect. If you want to know more about that, you need to get in touch with Joni. That one is already signed up for, but there will be more coming, more swaps. It's not always postcards. More swaps will be coming. You want to watch for those at the beginning of the month. Your swaps are due by the end of the month. I keep telling this one over here. She keeps saying, I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of things that I don't know that.
True that. Yeah. All right, I'm going to say hello to everyone. So this is your chance. Be sure to say hello in the chat so I know that you're here and I can say hello back. We have Ann, Heather, Belinda, Carrie, Crafton C with Lori B. Hello, Laura B. Dana, Diane, Estella, Gina. Welcome, Gina. Griffin Shale, that's Rhonda. Joni, Kimberly King. Hello, Lisa Stevens, Liz, Marta, Mary Ann, Maxine, Michelle Kern, Michelle Missy Kern. Michelle, I feel like there's two of you here. Appreciate the double. I like that.
They might
Nadine,
be twins.
Panka. We have the Reverend Sonia Patterson, Silver Granny and Grumpy Gnome. That's Lynn. Stitching Art. That's Paula. Susan Anderson. Susan Dufresne. Trish Coogan. And I know that there were some others. And popping in there, we've got Panka and Pearl Ann. Let's see. All right. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. I always say that. We've got Linda's coming in there and Colleen. Did I say Colleen? I feel like I said Colleen. That's all right. Colleen, you get it a hello twice. Judy P. Okay, are we going topside? I'm fired up today.
Yeah, she is. And,
Trying to get things done. Boom, 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 boom.
And when she gets in, we call it the Napoleon mode.
That's what happens when I
she
get
expects
sleep.
her troops to hop too.
I do. I really wish that everybody was, in tune.
I cleaned today.
Not on purpose. She's looking for things.
Does anybody ever clean otherwise? I mean, what is the
just
purpose?
To clean.
Just, I mean,
A
is that your
thing.
goal?
It's a maintenance thing.
Yeah, I don't feel that.
No?
No, it is a, I'm either moving or trying to find something. And this was, I was trying to find my...
Good job, Judy P. She's on it. Hello, Evie. Hey, Sherry. Diane. Want me to go topside?
Sure.
Okay.
No, I'm ready and all lined up and signed up.
Lined up and signed up.
Here's my list. Look at this. I'm channeling my daughter.
I love it.
Okay, so these are the things I needed to do today. Check my eye drop schedule. Okay, yeah, because see, yesterday was the end of week 4.
Okay. Check.
Yesterday was the beginning of the end of the whole.
Other one.
Yeah, I'm done. Whew. I'm ready to be done. Okay.
Hey,
Well, I
Ellen.
just checked and I needed to find my PCs and make a mask. Well, I didn't find my PCs, but I made another note down here. It says must make new ones, and it's not checked, so I haven't done that yet. Get trees ready to mount or designate
Hey, Susan, you can resubmit it. I am totally fine with that. She says she should have saved her things otherwise known as trash Afghan stitch journal cover for the nearly needlework category. You can submit it again.
Yeah.
Under that hashtag. That's a twofer.
Yeah.
That does not break any rules. In fact, that I highly encourage such efficient use of one's projects.
Okay.
Sorry.
Write out thirsty thoughts and find stars. Hey, I did both of those.
I helped her find her stars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Organize new stencils. Well, I got 50% of them done, and then I went ahead and just cleared them all out.
Now, see, this shows you are not a master list maker, because write out Thursday's thoughts should be on its own list, and then find stars is a whole other item.
No, they were related.
Oh, the stars went to your Thursday thoughts?
Yes, because I'm going to talk about
If you
it.
didn't find them. Oh, I just, oof. That's
She's being really snide and snarky.
some stuff right
I'm not going to talk to her anymore today. I'm just going to talk to you all. Blow her off. Okay, well, I wanted to go through my little tags real quick, the ones that I don't think you saw. Did you see the eye?
Yes.
Eye.
Captain. Don't laugh at it. You're not conversing with me.
She doesn't really mean that.
I love
Okay,
it.
I know you haven't seen these because these are the numbers.
You did some of those the other day, but not. That looks fantastic.
I just did an 8.
Yeah. Those are cool. And did you do was the one under the 5?
Yeah, 5-1.
Yeah, I like it.
I liked it just like that because it's kind of ambiguous. People don't know if it's 5 underlined or 5-1. It's actually 5-1.
Yeah, I like an underlined 5. It means you mean it.
I didn't mean it.
No.
It's just the way it was on the stencil.
Uh-huh.
And there's my 3-0. Hey, check this dude out.
Oh, that's very,
Deco.
yeah.
And here's 3 stars, 3 hearts and heart and a star and 2
Two hearts and a star, but it equals 3.
2 plus 1 equals 3. And here's a 3-0, and here's some more of those cute little design on the side. Anywho, yeah.
No worries. Hello, Laura.
Yeah, those are good ones. I have to get little, these little.
Hey, it depends on if your scale. Like maybe
Fluffy bits.
5 is tops. It's not a scale of 10. It's a scale of 5. 5 is.
Yeah, well, you don't have to count as far. It doesn't take as long.
That's right.
Okay, I wanted to show you this the other day because this is another one of my little boxes that I made out of a half and half container. But I have to show you this brilliant problem solving. Okay, so it kept falling over, like that. So I put these little things in the bottom.
Weight it down.
Wait, I started off with tinfoil, and that wasn't enough.
No.
So I just put those in, and now it doesn't fall over any longer. Isn't that marvelous? And I want to talk to you about the reasoning here behind this curvature here. Is because the little brushes were getting lost, and the midst of the big brushes, and so I can move those to the front here, and you can still see the little short ones.
Brilliant.
I thought so.
That is a box full of problem solving.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Oh no! What happened?
they do that. They're kind of cheapy.
I guess that was in that mess. Okay. All right, Joan. Is Joan here?
I have not seen Joan yet.
Okay, Joan. I'll just have to thank you for my lovely card that I asked for. I'm going to frame it. I don't know where we're going to put it quite yet. We have limited wall space, but I do think it might look nice in the living room with the ones, all the mirror, where the mirror is on that wall, because there's still some space there. That would look nice there. And look at this beautiful piece of tissue paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, Joan, the reason I have this note on here is because, and I don't want you to feel bad because I lose things all the time. I lost my own PCs, and, you know, they were just here the other day. I can't remember. I wrote this down. Golden glitzy brown color preference. And I can't remember. I know I was looking for it, but I think I got interrupted. And I just love this little dude.
She can't remember if she sent it.
I can't remember if I sent it. If you will, please
let us know.
Let me know. Perhaps I will do.
Oh, Carrie said you're so clever.
Well,
Judy P gave you some clap, clap, clap.
Oh, she did on my
yeah,
half and half container?
I think so.
All right.
Well, you know what, Laura B, I think that ties into some of what P's thoughts are today. She says, amongst you, P and M, I feel like a Neanderthal slapping paint against a rock. Don't worry. We feel that way too some days about things.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And, yeah, I've got to get my thought book here. All right, here we are. And we don't need to talk about that. We've already talked about that. Lisa.
But you wrote a note, little clippy board thing.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I've been...
That's fantastic.
Izzy has those just hung around. I mean, there's just a couple over there on the cart and whatnot. And so I just appropriated this one and wrote myself a note that said, thank you, Lisa, for these little clippy things. I use them a lot. Okay, well, what are we doing today? Well,
I think, was it Lisa or Judy? See, they always would send us packages about the same time, and then they kind of got intermingled. Lisa, Judy?
Lisa, Judy, thank you. I love these little blackboard things, and I wrote this with colored pencil, so I hope it comes off.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, we'll just leave that on there. That'll be a reminder. What am I talking about today? Well, you know, it's one of those things that you're... And I know other people have experienced this, where you're the one, I wished I'd thought of that.
Hi, Diane.
Or look at that. Isn't that awesome?
You're becoming a regular, Diane.
Is she?
Mm-hmm. Diane Antone.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think. Was she in the card pile? No. I said...
She doesn't know about the cards yet. No, this is Diane with the channel.
Oh, yes.
Watercolor.
Yes, watercolor. Yeah. Okay.
The lady.
Well, we're happy to see you back.
She doesn't remember people's names.
I don't. No.
Her and Brad are the worst.
If I see a face, I can remember faces.
It does make it tricky as far as like trying to, but see, I see a lot of people's faces and things, so I think that's why I have the added benefit of that
Plus
interaction.
you have a lot more social contact with these people than I do. I mean, I do on Facebook, and the regulars I know you, but you know. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to talk about, and Mariah said, it's not gel plate envy, Mom. It's print envy.
Yeah.
Nobody can be all out there, because I have lots of gel plates. So there's that.
It's print envy.
Print envy. So I didn't have time to change that. So my thought was, how can I best overcome this rather negative, non-productive feeling? Because, I mean, and Lauber, that, and especially because it was, you use the leaves, and then you have that bright blue checkered background. I mean, honestly, I just about wet myself on the spot.
It was, I think it was honeycomb or snakeskin. that was in the background.
Honeycomb, it was. And I just thought, oh my God, that is so brilliant. I need to do something like that. And so I was looking for my postcards.
Yeah. Hello, Miriam.
But I couldn't find them. But I worked some other stuff out. Okay, what can I do to make this feeling into a positive outcome? Well, it's like, you know, when you snooze, you lose. And when you start getting creatively comfortable in your little niche and you feel like people are kind of crowding you a little bit because they're up in their game and you haven't upped your game lately, that's kind of where I am right now. I'm that.
She's feeling the, you know.
Yes. So, I thought, all right, this is perfect for this quote by, and I think I posted the whole article on my personal Facebook
It was Judy P. So you need to mark out Lisa and put Judy P right there.
Oh,
I had a feeling.
Judy P. See, they both send Izzy the coolest things.
They do.
And sometimes, well, I feel kind of rude marking Lisa out. I'll just put Judy P down here.
Are you okay with that, Judy?
Thank you. Well, I do love these.
At least I'll get a good kick out of it, and I'm sure she'll give Judy a
Well,
hard time.
they're friends, so
They're
that's
friends. It's okay. They'll work it out.
And I'll put a little smiley face by your name. So
There you go.
there. All right.
Well done, P.
Okay. All right. So I posted this thing by Viktor Frankl, and he is. I have not read the whole book. It's Man's Search for Meaning. And he is an Austrian psychiatrist and a Holocaust survivor. And his whole approach to psychiatric treatment is because of his experience in the, I think he was in Auschwitz. I'm pretty sure. So that's meaningful to me. We have Germanic.
Yes.
Yeah. Quote, everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. And he says in there that the way he got through it all is that he focused on this one thing, and it was his wife.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, that's how he made it. But I think choices, we all have choices, and existentially, even not making a choice is making a choice. You made a choice not to make a choice.
Anne says the reason she started trying new things was that everything started looking the same.
See, and I kind of think maybe I'm in that, I certainly was. My postcards all looked the same, which was, you know.
Well, I mean, you do tend to gravitate to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, something rusty brown and a slight turquoise tinge to it. It's an observation. It's not judgment. It's an observation.
Yeah, well, those judgments and observations are
Just a fine line.
cousins.
They are. They're friends sometimes.
So then I went back and I was looking through, and I thought, well, maybe I put those in one of my journals over yonder, because I really wanted to keep them safe. I might have put them over there, and then I moved them.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. Anyway, one of the things that I have at the front of one of my...
Oh, the push it one.
Push it.
Yeah, you want me to get it? I think I know where it's at.
Well, while you're over there? No, it's not there. I don't think so.
No, I know, but I was just double checking, just to, you know,
Yeah.
make sure.
Well, I just remembered that. Push it.
Yeah.
In one of my journals. And what it means is that, you know, when you do start feeling comfortable, when you start doing the same thing over and over again, then maybe it's time for a little nudge. Just a little one. You know, to kind of get you...
I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, it's this one. It's the very beginning there. I see it, look, it requires a cinching.
Cinching.
Binding.
Here it is. And this page over here looks so great, and I went and screwed it up.
Yeah, she did.
I cannot.
You screwed it up a couple times.
Oh, yeah, I screwed it up more than once. Anyway, all right. Well, this is my...
Carrie would like to know if that means that Em will give up gold as her go-to. Hey, you know, I'm okay with being in my little rut of things. I'm not ready to
branch out.
I got other things I'm expanding on.
Literally. Okay.
I've diversified enough.
Okay, so anyway, list. We still haven't discovered the... but I told Mariah, I said, one of the things about doing some new ones is that as soon as I get finished with them, I'll find the others. That's the rule. Okay, and I found my stars. I really, you know, I like these other stars. They're just fine. But sometimes I think that these look like more like real stars.
Right. You have serious stars, and then you have... I mean, there are all kinds of stars.
I just really, I lean towards these because I think that they are more sparkly stars.
And that is actually even what I had named the original file, was Sparkle Stars.
Sparkle Stars?
Then I was like, well, that's kind of long, and we've got so many S's. So it's part of the all lit up stars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to know, Mariah. Thank you for clarification. All right, so I'm digging to the bottom here, and see, I found this one. And I thought, well, that'll work.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
But it's not the same.
It doesn't give you the... It isn't of the same... Okay. And we've talked about this a few times before. It's style. You have to... You know, and this is one thing with graphic design a lot of people don't understand, and possibly even like, you know, there's a difference between clip art and even different styles of clip art. You can't put a bunch of icons and things together that don't necessarily have the same cohesive design style. Because it looks off, and it's like, ooh, that's real rookie.
Yeah,
I find that to be a rookie move.
That isn't a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, the other thing I meant to do was clean my plates because they're all getting to be kind of mucky. Got one here that's got huge bubbles.
And hello, Christine, and I think, did you say, let's see here, somebody else come in? Jewel, hello. Jewel's Journals, welcome.
Yes. I don't know.
I think she might be new.
I don't know her. But that doesn't mean anything.
That's true.
Doesn't mean anything. Okay, it isn't personal. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to get these stars, and I could just stencil them on here. But the reason I don't want to is because I would like them to kind of be a little bit not defined. I don't want the edges to be, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, the dots on it. That's part of the,
What?
Paula, that is part of the, what am I trying to say? The strippers that go with your wisecrackers.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's probably going, I kind of recognize that. Come on, Paula.
Okay. Now, the trick is going to be getting this on here, and I need to get down. I'm trying to think ahead here.
Or maybe she was just baiting me.
Paula. Paula.
Paula.
Get this down because you know that if I'm turning this over, I'm going to get some on my thing there. I'm telling you what, I really, this deli paper stuff is great.
Anne says, thanks Colleen and Judy. This is a safe place to show experiments, and that is a wonderful part of my journey. Thank you all for being part of that type of community. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Now, just don't ask P for actual, you know, like, if you don't want some truth.
Yeah.
You know.
If you want me to give you kudos. And I mean, I do give kudos. I do.
I'm the cheerleader.
I do. All right, so... Here's the thing. What?
This is funny. I want to say some things and make it, you know, kind of funny, but she says, oh yes, sorry. They look bigger than mine. Mine are bigger than yours, Paula.
It's the amplification effect of...
Yeah, everything on TV looks bigger. Oh, that's funny.
All right, I'm going to go with orange, and I don't really know why. I just feel like it's kind of a decadent
Yeah.
color here, and I know this works well for this.
I love it with it. I love purple and orange. Hey, Sandy. Oh, you lost one. Oh, that sucks. Yes, the camera adds 5 pounds. Oh, and Julie snowed in. Well, I'm glad you're here with us. You're gonna just push them right on there. You're okay with okay. Don't push too hard. Push them out and turn them to flowers.
Tap tap.
Tap tap.
Oh, smush that one out up there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dadgummit.
Sugar biscuits.
Sugar biscuits is right.
That's all right.
All right, well, what I might do... Well,
Look, it puckered up there.
Still...
There you go. You know, one could paint their own stars on, but we're very happy for you guys to purchase our stencils.
Well, that was kind of a smushy, but look at it, it's cool because in the middle they look like they've got kind of a relief.
Yeah, a little pucker.
Yeah. Well, let me see what else I can do with this business here. And then I've got this business over here that I need to be getting off of here.
Yes, and that is true. Everything is bigger in Texas. Well, not everything, but, you know, a lot of things.
I'm not even gonna...
I didn't touch that one.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna leave that and I'll do something else with that.
And Darcy's off with her family. I'm missing her hashtags. Somebody wants to step it up on the hashtags and funny things. Oh, Paula wants to... Oh, I was going to ask P about the exact thing. How to make marmalade for my Xmas Orange Challenge. I thought Fran made some, but again, vague mode.
What?
Marmalade, I don't know. Well, that one's just out of the bottle. Out of the tube. If that's what you're talking about, the orange. Oh, you just decided to, that one had to go?
Yep.
That makes me feel better. I was wondering if you were going to balance that out or just come back in later.
There, it's kind of...
Can you pull your one lamp back towards you a little bit? Because, you know, down towards that part is where your desk is.
Here?
Little, yes. That's fine.
Better?
That's better.
More better?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, see, I'm so glad that I put that down there. Okay, I'm happy with those others. And I'm happy to... Oh,
Hey, Candy.
kind of smeary and poopy here.
Oh, come on. Hey, that's a UT color right there.
What is it?
Now we just got lots of Texas things happening in the chat here.
Okay. Hey, that looks really good, I think. I think it looks very Matisse-y. That's what my kids used to say, and I thought it was so funny. Matisse.
Matisse. But, you know, Matisse.
Matisse. Okay. Now, I've got stencil butter all lined up because I really want you to see the difference between stencil butter and, gotta get that right in the right place there.
Hello, Carolina.
Carolina?
She says, hola, que Marcia es la mejor para trabajar en el gel.
Working.
Working on something.
Trabajar is working.
Ah, and Miriam is speaking with her. She's asking about paint, she thinks. All right, well, we'll let you. Let me know. Ah, and Martha. Yes, Martha speaks Spanish too. All right, good. That's awesome. Now we have a bilingual chat going on.
Bilingual grouping.
I'm very excited about that. Hey, Deborah. Ooh. See, this is the stencil that leaves the tractor marks. If you want something run over, that's the one for you. I like that.
Well, I just thought it needed something there. And I didn't want to do a lot because I really like this. But I just thought that needed breaking up. And I do. I love it. Okay. Making things happen here.
Have you seen the restaurant in Texas that makes a 5-pound cinnamon roll?
Good God, no.
It's a lot of cinnamon roll.
It's a lot of cinnamon roll.
Yeah. Hey, Joan. Joan's here.
Joan,
We talked about you earlier in the stream. We
Yeah.
got the package.
we got the package and I showed it and everything, but Joan, I need to know if I actually sent you something.
Has she sent you anything yet?
Yes, and it would have been within the last, oh my gosh, this is a mess.
Last couple weeks.
Oh.
And she asked me, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I may have, but I don't remember.
And then she very snippily said she wasn't my social secretary.
I didn't say it like that.
Yes.
That sounded a lot meaner than that.
We're talking to Izzy about what does bullying mean. We suspect there might be a little bit going on
Yeah.
at school. So I said, well, what do you think that is? She says, it's when somebody's really mean to you. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, we hope it's taken care of. All right, I got that booger cleaned up and ready for a new.
Laura B says that stencil isn't big enough for who I want to run over. You gotta start out small, Laura.
Yeah.
just little pictures, kind of, wishful thinking. It's kind of like a, like a Pinterest board. Ideas, thoughts, feelings, Starts in a journal.
Yeah. Okay, wow. That's
That's
a
law breaking that way.
huge mess over there. Okay. All right, well, here we go with little bitty stripper stencils from Carrie, right?
Yes, this is some of the new ones, and everything's available in the shop in all the sizes that everybody wants.
I don't know whether to use this one
Or the purple. The purple would
or
be
the
really,
pearl white.
or purple would be lovely there.
The purple's not the right color. I already got it out and looked at it. It's,
Okay.
It's like blingy bling.
Bling,
Bling
bling.
bling. Blingy bling bling. Did not work for me. Okay, now, am I feeling... Yep. Going the right way. Okay, and what's nice about these is since Mariah has very carefully...
Oh, Carolina is in Chile.
Oh, somebody told me that is exactly the best ever, temperature-wise.
I think she's varied in her art material that she uses. Son muy caras. I think, to have, I think, that.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Ooh, I like that. So that was the white one. The sparkly snow looking stencil butter.
It's pearl white.
Hey, Devin.
Pearl white. Okay, I'm gonna...
Oh, and since I do have quite a few of my YouTuber people here, the links are ready, so you guys need to go and do your end screens. Let me know in the group, and then we can move on to getting things scheduled, please. And thank you. Ah, okay. She doesn't have a lot to choose from regarding art supplies there in Chile.
Ah, yes, I would imagine so.
Yeah. Is Stencil butter just pigmented iridescent texture paste? No. It's more like a heavy, like a really heavy acrylic paint.
Heavy body. Heavy
that
body.
has some serious sparkle to it. It dries fairly quickly. Like it skins over quickly. You don't want to be mushing on it until you know that it's all the way dry.
Now, see, look at that. It just added another whole dimension because
beautiful.
We've got, and it just needed that. But I couldn't do this until I had this stencil. I knew it needed something, but I didn't know what. So.
No, she's just being like, you know, like making shots at me, knowing that they were down there for so long, and then I hadn't, like, you know, brought them up for, you know, offering.
that's guilty conscience.
Maybe that's what I'm dealing with. I have a lot of that. It's a problem.
Yes, I'm not intentionally, because I didn't even know they were down there.
And I'm just feeling guilty because, like, all these weeks you've been suffering with.
No, I wasn't. I just now found them again. They were in my head.
Yeah, exactly.
I was looking for something else, and they turned up. Voila! Okay, that's really super. All right.
Okay, so I ended up separating out all the border. I called them boundless border designs because I really think that, you know, they have boundless abilities. So that's what I did there. But I did separate them out so they are in individual. They're listed individually in their volumes, so that way you can get the big and the large, because I didn't want to group everything together, because that would have been, I think, I don't know. Just know that when you're in the shop, if you're looking for something in particular, you may want to go out and look at just Carrie, all of Carrie's new. Maybe that's what I should link. I'm going to do that instead of just the one. Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm struggling. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Well, I'm always pleased to know that somebody else besides me is struggling. It's just reinforcing. Okay, now on this little jobber, can you see the little pill shape thing that I put over the top there? And I already put that away, so I can't show it to you. But I just thought that the white was too much. Then this was laying there, and I thought, you know, that looks so cool. It almost looks like a mountain.
It's on its way, Julie.
So I'm going to go with that, and I'm going to put in some dark down here at the bottom. I wished I had black texture paste. I don't. So I'm just going to have to do my dabbling. Oh, get that off of there. No, 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 no.
And Carolina, if you have other questions, and if one of you guys want to let her know in the chat that she can come back and put them in the comments, I can then use Translate to be able to answer her back if need be.
Yes. We're really disappointed when Izzy was going to her preschool.
Oh yeah, they did Spanish.
They had Spanish, and I mean, she was really getting. I mean, she was saying words.
Yeah.
In the proper place, but public school does not have.
Well, this one doesn't. Some do.
Yeah, some do. But anyway.
P, could you add paint color to the stencil butter? Yes, you can actually alter the color of the stencil butter. Something to keep in mind, though.
Don't use opaque paints.
Dulls it out. If you want it to still be sparkly. Now, it still keeps its
kind of pearly.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know. Let me see if I can find my one that I altered here. Oh my goodness, this is on the thing.
And then keep in mind that if you were to use your fluid, if you get too heavy-handed with that, it's going to thin it out.
Okay.
Like make it more soupy.
This was this green, and we were never going to use that green.
Well,
never. Mariah and I agree on that, boy. I mean, this is, yeah.
The Christmas green was not our...
No.
Not our gig.
Yeah. So I made it brown by adding the red. Mm-hmm. And it was, I don't know, it was a transparent red that I had. But it's a really nice brown. I
Um,
might go ahead and use that. Yeah. Hey, thanks.
okay, so Paula wants to know if the brushes are coming out. She doesn't like the brushes, Paula.
I don't. I
They
tried
were
to
not
use
friends. They were not friends.
them, and I
She's gonna let
had to wipe it all off, and
Izzy have a go at those brushes.
yeah, I think if I were going to get some really expensive ones, the ones that I have are El Cheapos, and they are sucky. Oh boy, this is a wiggle job.
But this is butter. Butter's different than doing the pouncing thing. This is actually for, you know, this technique right here. For spreading it on like butter.
But the thing about it is you want to go with the edge of your stencil. And
Hey,
see,
Debbie.
I can't go across it. I have to go with the design, because if I don't, I'm going to incur stencil wrath. All right, I like it. And you can tell, look, the green starts coming out again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's kind of cool about mixing your own
Try
colors.
to zoom in a little. I just got the cameras lately. Awesome. Martha is here to assist with the Spanish. And it seems that Miriam is as well. That's awesome.
Okay, I love this. That gave it a nice heavy base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Now I have to put that over here.
Envy.
What is it?
Paula, she's like, no sponge envy.
Oh, well, you know, I don't love those either. I mean, you know, I'm really looking for...
Yeah, we still haven't found the right tool for P to do her pouncy, how she pounces.
Yeah, I don't know whether my pouncing technique is just
Different than
off
others.
and...
We're not judging you on your pouncing.
Oh, good. All right, now...
Oh!
I feel like, you know, this is... I used to keep Mariah entertained in the grocery store when
Oh, and that's right. Estella
little
as
with
well.
a piece of tape, and she'd pull it from one side to the other. That's what I feel like I'm doing here. Okay, we're
A little bit off here, but then I put it over here, and then I was swipe it here, and now it's here. Oh my God!
now I just laid it down there and got some more stuff all over.
Just let it down.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Really super fantastic. Okay.
I feel like you should have your apron on.
I feel like I ought to have a drop cloth.
Yes. Well,
Okay, we can use that one for some more stuff. Now, moving right along here.
Joni says she's sending you something. Maybe a new pouncy tool.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Joni. We'll let you know when it arrives.
Yes, we will. All right.
True that. True
Now-
that, Paula.
This is totally a reactionary thing to Anne's beautiful Okay, so she did this cool stuff.
Well, isn't this one of your postcards?
Yeah, this is the only one I could find because I had it during the live on Tuesday. Is this Thursday?
It is. I know.
Okay, yeah, because this is the one, remember I talked to you about. I don't think that's going to matter one way or another here. Okay, so I've got this. And I'm kind of reverse engineering.
We can put the brushes in the giveaway.
Oh, we certainly can.
Because only one has been used.
Uh-huh.
And you cleaned it up.
Well, it's over here sitting in the water, yeah.
Well, that's not very good brush use.
Well, I didn't
It's
have
more
time to jump
brush
up and go.
abuse.
I took most of it off with the baby wipe pouncy thing, you know, the brushy pouncy thing, but I don't know.
Okay.
Anywho, so here's my thought. I made this mask using jelly. Why are you laughing? I really should, you know, this should have happened to begin with, but it didn't. So now we're going to have to make it happen here. And I cut two at once.
Mm-hmm.
I was very proud of myself on that. Because I'm not really a cutter.
No, true that.
I don't have the patience for it anymore, and it hurts my fingers.
Where's my little hands?
Here, look at this.
This is what Izzy's. That hurts my little hand.
That means she doesn't want to do it. That kind of works for me too. I don't know which way this went. It's kind of turning into one of those nightmare map kind of things, you know, where it never goes back the way it was. Holy moly.
I think you folded it back the other direction, so that's why you're kind of confused about which way it goes.
Well, confusion is a
Yes, it's
constant
a
state of affairs.
Hello, Gretchen.
Oh, and I apologize. Boy, my plates are just in bad shape. Well, see, that's what you get. I was cleaning instead of taking care of my business. Let's jerk that dude off of there.
Oh, and Devin's usual post office was closed. She will try to get hers out tomorrow. You still have time. I mean, P.S. I said, well, you have till the end of the month.
Yeah.
Now,
and I've got to make totally all new cards, which I'm hoping to get to here in a minute when I get through with all of this, you know,
I'm sure
foldy roll and
people will
trying to make mine look as good as Anne's, or at least, you know, so people think that I might be able to do that. I don't know. Okay, my next thing is what color to use. I loved the blue that she used. And hers was kind of a yellow, but it was a much warmer yellow than this. So the blue that I want to use has to be transparent. To that effect, I am thinking.
Well, and but be careful because it could go green.
It might, and I don't really mind that so much.
Okay.
Because it's leaves, for crying out loud.
Sonia,
If
don't
it goes
worry.
green, jeez. Hey, virgin brayer. And this is great because this is not a dadgum.
The wonky net, the largest one it comes in is the 9x12, which is technically, you know, 8.5 by 11.5.
And I can tell you right now that we're going to be
That's 5x7.
moving along here really rapidly because this is going to be drying up on me. And I don't have something down here.
Anne says that she might have to retire now. She's hit the zenith.
All right, Anne.
Kathy.
Oh, I got a nice little border there, boy.
A lovely border.
Lovely border. Where's my other? I am going to retire this thing any day now. But I keep forgetting to. And I think I can just get a few more, you know,
Yeah.
clearing off. So, well, that's not very good. It got a big old fat hole there.
One must mind the gap.
Yeah, no kidding. Where's my... There it is. All right, here we go.
Ooh. That's cool.
Now, I use this non-stick washi tape.
Yeah, that's
but I mean, just as soon as you say that comes out of your mouth, all of a sudden it decides to, you know,
Yes.
stick. Well, it's not as absolutely wonderful as Anne's, but
And she's been talking about this for days.
I did. I've been walking around going, did you see Anne's? And Mariah, she says, yes, I saw it. I already said I saw it. Or something like that.
Yay, Darcy. Hello. No
Hey,
worries.
and somebody else whose stuff was like, you know, I feel kind of a little bit like a really proud parent.
Yeah.
If you get in there right away, you can clean those up somewhat. I don't know why I'm fussing around with that. Hey, it's infinitely more interesting than it was.
Infinitely.
Infinitely. Yes. I wished I had the rest of the dead gum things too. All right, so you know that works. You can cut a mask and come back in and improve your print at any time that you want to. And I know it's your all, and look at, you've got some really, I could take this and glue this down to something else, and
Hey, Jimmy.
that'd look really cool too.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm going to take that right
Of course
there.
you are.
Well, if my cards were taped up there, I'd be able to find them. Just saying.
Judy has been stepping up her game too. We have noticed, and Julie Parker.
And Julie Parker, holy moly, that
Yeah,
one
I
with
know.
all those yellows and blues and reds and yeah, oh, that was a good one.
That's a good
That was a really good one. I feel pretty sure. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that, but I got it in time. All right. All right. Well, I don't know that this is done, but at least it's
infinitely more interesting.
infinitely more interesting than it was. Oh! Okay.
Scooting up.
Now, I think I'm going to, I was going to do trees, but I'm just really feeling like, I need to get these postcards done.
Yeah, especially since you've lost them all. I mean, I'm not being mean.
I know.
Just
I'm feeling it also. All right, well, let's just start off here.
well, and I tried to tell her, let's backtrack. What were you doing? Where were they at when the last time you saw them? Hey, this is how I find things. I am the master finder of this house.
She has a very active uterus.
Mm-hmm. That's it. And I'm going to say, kind of.
Pushing it. Pushing it. I did do a bunch more postcards. Of course, I'm going to have to leave that and let it sit a while. Start a new sheet here. I used to try to make sure the backs of my postcards were all really pristine and everything, and I just
She gave up
pretty
on
much gave up on that. All right. Oh, that's going to look at
Ooh.
ocean waves on a starry night. Da-da-da. Hopefully that will come off.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hey, Karma.
All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, we've got this one. Let's see if we can make something happen with this. Kind of liking this blue.
And the main way to do it is do what you need to do, and then you glue it back to it.
Yeah, some people sew them. I think that's pretty
That's
cool.
how you keep it pristine. It just. I mean, you could. You know what would be cool is like if you could like washi tape the other side, and then peel it.
Well, this is going to have a little white spot up there.
Which glue do I use for gluing the postcard backs on? I would use the PVA glue. Montmartre, that's the one I like because it's cheap and I like the glue. But and then just spread it thin, and that way it still gives you, it still gives you movement, but then gives you nice connection.
Lord, I can't do anything neatly. I don't even know.
Don't mess it up. Just leave it. And I keep thinking
There's
I
some
would
other
like
stuff on there I didn't really realize, and I certainly didn't get that on there very evenly. And I've got a white strip at the bottom, but
I have the vintage download of the postcard back, but I would like to make a more modern one.
well, I'd be happy with vintage. Okay, well let's do some quick tools.
That has like the lines, so you like
Yes.
a proper postcard.
a proper one.
I know most of you guys and P does too, like just sends it in an envelope with other stuff. So the postcard is really
Yeah,
more.
somebody did a thing on Van Dyke Brown, and let me tell you what, Van Dyke Brown varies by its manufacturer. Somebody had one on there, and theirs had a lot of red in it.
I think that was
Van
Paula.
Dyke Brown should be almost a blue brown. It's a cool brown.
All the other paints want to hang out with it.
That's so bad. Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
You laughed. It's on video. Might use that for a highlight.
Van Dyke Brown is a cool brown. It only hangs out with the other cool
browns.
colors.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we don't want to belabor
okay, wait. I
for this for long periods of time because we want.
We don't want improper postcard back. Yeah, exactly. No improper.
Pull a Fran here.
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah. Oh, here. Yeah. Jamie keyed in on the very active uterus part. And it's just unless I misheard and was what was being said. No, you heard it right.
Okay, I'm liking that.
It's kind of a thing in this house that, you know,
Mariah has
ones with uteruses find things faster than others.
Best uterus.
And I have the best
one in the house.
With finding things.
She does.
It's totally connected.
Yeah.
To the ability to find things.
And we discussed it the other day. I don't think it's a genetic thing because Izzy does not have it.
That's what I heard Chi tell Izzy up here the other day. You obviously don't have your mother's uterus. I'm like, oh God.
Just can you imagine what she's saying at school sometimes?
I can't find that. I don't have my mom's uterus.
Oh, that's just so funny.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know. I'm thinking I can get more than one card out of this, but I'm probably just going to screw it up.
Oh, see, look. And Nadine, I know, she says, reminds me of my favorite Mariah joke was the, you know, how hard was it to cook umber? It's always raw or burnt. And sienna, too. It's not my joke. I mean, I do like the joke. I'd like to take full ownership of it, but that was something I've read on the internet a few times. And I laugh every time.
She's easily entertained.
I am.
There's advantages to that.
There
Okay,
is.
these are looking good. These are looking good. I'm getting my mojo back.
All right.
I don't necessarily know that these are going to qualify for the
Yes.
fall theme of things, but I'm trying.
Here, I'll put the link to the free download to postcard backs for you guys.
Here I go with my favorite color again.
There we go. There you go. I have posted that in the chat, so you guys can download that postcard back if you would like. There's 3 up on a sheet. And then I have the option of old-time postcard back or postcard without the background. So, like, if you want to save ink, the one without the background is the way to go.
Oh, that's some good stuff. Maynard. Alright, well, I'm really liking these a lot. I don't know what I'm going to use to...
Oh, double-sided tape would work. Now, that's tricky business, though.
What is that?
And then Liz says the Simon Says Stamp Glue Stick. Woo! Ooh, that's a mouthful. They're for the double-sided tape for getting your postcard backs onto your.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I just use glue and not
Yeah.
worry about it.
And then what I do with the
funky.
PVA, because yeah, it does sometimes get a bit ripply or whatever, but what you do while it's gluing is you put it under, I have my, cutting board, and I usually just lay them up here and let them, hello Amy, welcome, welcome. Oh,
Hi,
Martha
Amy.
has a postcard stamp. Oh, those are pretty cool. I've seen those.
We don't have one of those, Mark.
I think we may need one of those.
Well, if I continue on with my really successful...
A losing of your postcards, yes. Or finding.
Or finding.
They'll turn up.
Yeah, and it'll be a happy event.
Did you... Okay, because you said that you were, you had another pile of prints or whatever. Did you put that with it?
I don't think so.
I told her it's the one place that she kept telling herself that it wasn't.
We all know how that goes.
Yeah.
First your money, then your clothes. Well, I'm loving that. Just, I really like the fluid acrylics because they have such a nice gloss to them. Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Is this what color I used a while ago?
I believe so.
Well, I want it to be a little bit different.
Devin's been using the Yes Paste for gluing. I know a lot of people like that stuff. I've never used it.
What is it?
Yes Paste?
I don't know what it is.
Careful there.
Ooh, that's good.
Yes, Sandy. I will post that in Makers. Oh, Julie says that Yes Paste is like a library paste, very paper friendly.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, we might need to get some of that.
Oh, and it's kind of extra gooey, but less mid-step rippling of paper. So yes to the yes.
Yes to the yes. Alrighty. Now this is...
And she says it's nice when you have a fairly large surface to glue. Yeah, that's why like the
Well,
art
I think
glitter
that
is
that
not
would
the,
be
yeah.
a really a big plus. Okay, now this is high flow. And this, you have to consider this as kind of in the same category as you can't be mussing about. You need to get stuff down.
Ooh,
Yes.
yes to that.
Yes to that. Let's put some more of that down and get some of that on some of this other that... I should be shaking that a little bit more maybe. It is transparent. I hesitate doing that because I get all those bubbles that are...
Mm-hmm. It gets frothy.
It's a frothy affair. Okay, let's...
Oh, now there's been a couple of not so. So Sonia says yes, Paste gives her irrit. I don't know. Irrit. I find it leaves tacky mess. And then Darcy says that she used the Yes Paste to glue paper on a cardstock, and they were very stiff and unwieldy.
Oh, so it's a...
She wasn't a fan of that.
Well, I guess it just depends on your project.
Yeah. Oh, you use a credit card or whatever. It never comes out of a brush. Okay, so that's some serious glue. I use my little spreader.
Yeah, credit card. I don't... Yeah, Mariah has great buildup. Look at that.
I have great buildup.
She's got great buildup on her
My spreader.
spreader.
It's a lot of personal information happening today. That's funny. Oh, not much. Okay, not much time for adjusting. It contains less water.
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's one reason I like the PVA is because it gives you a little time to... You know I do love some food discussion.
Fascinating.
Uh-huh.
Fascinating.
I don't know what that baby's doing downstairs, but she keeps leaving that door open. I may have to go down there and inquire.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. So, Paulette says, from bookbinding lesson, PVA, bone folder between two baking papers and under a heavy book until dry. Yes, I agree with that. That's my method for sure.
I guess I'll just continue on with that one.
Okay.
All right, are we kind of done with this? I'm ready to show you my trees and
Okay, show the trees.
and you know, this is
Oh, and then we need to make another call out. I think Joni, I love it. She posted her trinkets for you. And then I loved her caption with it about, for those of you who know, that was awesome. But those of you that are, new to the stream or, didn't catch the part where P has put out the request, if you do not want your own paint trinkets, if you're not keeping them for you or don't know really what to do with them, we would love them.
yeah, because I can't finish Archie Panko.
Yeah, until there's a sufficient amount of trinkets.
Because I just eyeballed mine and kind of, did a
Yeah.
visual, and I'm thinking we're way under.
Yeah, we need probably 3 times this much. Mm-hmm.
And what I kind of want to do, and I don't know that this is what I will absolutely do, but like separate them out into blues, oranges.
Yeah, because it might be cool to...
Yeah, kind of wave it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Especially, using the lines of Archie to then also, like, fill that in with certain colors.
Yes.
So this is kind of like the guy, I think it's a guy, that does those jean portraits and things.
Oh, yeah.
And he
Oh,
has piles. So I'm thinking we're gonna
Rooms full of jeans.
We don't need rooms full of trinkets, but we
We
need a
don't.
sufficient amount to be able to kind of transition to the color sections we, are envisioning. Oh, what kind of trinkets? You got one there to show them, or do you want your, the paint trinkets off the little
These little
goobers?
things that are dried paint on the inside of your...
And welcome to those of you that are coming in. Please do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Very much appreciate it.
Yeah. And I've already added Joni's to the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Well,
here
that
we...
was Jolynn that...
Oh,
yeah.
Jolynn. Okay.
I know, Joni's and Jolynn's, and I don't know, her
One of
brain
the
is swimming.
J words. The J word. Okay, so here we are with our trees. And
Jacqueline, don't overthink it. Put those little bad boys in a Ziploc bag and send them on their way. We'll work it out. That's
will.
what Jolynn did. And they seemed to arrive just fine.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Okay, I'm not going to do this one quite yet. I do want to do it, but I want to talk about these. And I just noticed that this is kind of lifting up a little bit there. I might have to give it a spot of...
That is certainly one way, yes, to use the cast iron skillets as weights.
Oh,
To hold
smush
it,
them out so
yeah.
I get more mileage out of them.
No. For the postcards, we're still on the glue conversation.
Oh, I was going to smush my trinkets out flat.
Just like,
I thought,
ooh, iron
oh,
those
that
babies out. That might
cover
work
more
better.
area.
That was a win-win.
Win-win. Okay. All right, so I've got these, and I just wanted to show you where they're going. You might receive one of these.
Oh, look at Julie.
What?
She says, well, I carefully wipe and clean the tops of my acrylic paints, so I will never, ever have those trinkets with a little angels.
BS. BS. I'm calling you on that one.
Julie, we want to see a picture of your beautifully wiped paints.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I really wish I had another one to put on the other side of this dude that was like this one, but I don't think I had enough, or I used it for something else. I don't know. But isn't that going to be great? It's just going to have to be asymmetrical.
Yeah, you've shown us this stuff before. What do we want? We're just reviewing again.
I've cut it down so I can use it for a card, and I've added them onto cards, and you are so rude.
Well, I just felt like, okay, we'd seen that before in that, but this is new.
But together you didn't see those.
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't.
We did.
And I added little strips
That's fantastic.
of paint, of cut-offs from something else. I finally took away all the gooky stuff on the outside of this so it can now be mounted. I'm waiting for my cards to arrive, my white cards.
I think they'll be here tomorrow.
And on this one, this was already there, so I just took another little strip. And that's one of the things I learned from Mariah. Don't ever throw your strips away till you're through, because you can use them.
Michelle, she says every married woman needs a good cast iron skillet for various reasons.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely. I have multiples.
She does.
I like them a lot.
And...
Okay, these are waiting for their white, because this, see the cream color? I don't know, that wouldn't look horrible.
Oh, Sandy's asking, do you also want brayer skins? That seems like a big ask. But,
yeah.
I mean, if you're willing to give up the skins,
yeah.
I mean, well.
Okay, look at this as a card. Isn't this gorgeous? Hey, you know what? Is Joan there?
Joan, are you still
Joan
here?
Miron?
She was here earlier.
Joan, I've got two cards here that I think might tickle your fancy because they are browns and golds.
Which one you want, girl? Not everybody gets to pick.
Yeah, because she sent me her really beautiful card that she was going to sell, and I felt kind of obligated to. Hey, check this out. I made the background on this one.
Wowsies, owsies.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And look at this little booger.
I like that.
I mean, I think that's a great one. And then this background I also made. Got a little wrinkle out there, Mariah. It's not up to your usual work.
What?
On the tissue paper.
What are you talking about? I didn't glue that.
Yeah, you did. It was tissue paper glued onto the white paper, and I then glued it onto the card.
Yeah.
That's
all you.
These two were
Are
ones,
the ones that I glued?
That you glued down.
Do you remember the stream?
No.
If you can send me the link to the stream, I will believe you and I will apologize. But I don't believe that is true.
I don't really care anyway. I was just pointing it out since you're so...
No, right. I got you.
So...
Jamie, welcome to Powsy Wowsy. If you do a refresh on the stream, or you go back and go out and come back in, you'll be able to use the emojis. And I've noticed YouTube added some new emojis. Hey, Z!
Well, see, that's not going to work.
No, that's too much of the same.
Too much of the same, but isn't that
That's
gorgeous?
I should just,
It should just be, I'm taking that out of the mix.
You know what would be cool maybe on top of that? Is a tree impastoed.
So that you could see through it.
Mm-hmm. It'll dull out a certain area, but I think that'll look really cool. Or a glossy one.
I'm going to take that under advisement.
Okay.
And I really thought about even adding, but I would just be taking away from so much of this. And I just think I need to be able to show more of it. Now I could do that so that you'd have a strip on each side of the really pretty.
Oh, if you click the little face underneath the chat, it'll open up the emojis.
Okay.
Judy, I'm not going to tell her.
What?
I'm not going to tell you.
Why are you not telling me?
Well, because you'll have to yell at Judy.
I'll have to yell at her?
Mm-hmm. Look, Jamie, she went out. She came back in. Now she's using our emojis. See, that's the fun. That's the fun right there.
All right. Now, did Joan get back to you?
Underneath the PM Artist Studio emojis, if you have those, then there are the new YouTube ones. And then it goes into the regular emojis. But I would say, Joni, it could have something to do with probably what browser you're on, maybe what device, are you up to date? There's about 50 million questions I could throw your way. But those all probably have, you know, something to do with why you would be able to see them or not. But they're really cute, kind of little monsters and stuff. I'll show them to you later. You can use them when you're leaving comments for people. Good talk.
Okay. Is that interfering with my screen?
No, you're good, I think.
Okay.
That made the camera happy as far as lighting.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not liking that. That might work. I'm trying to get this into a place where I can use it to add some white snow to my tree.
Mm-hmm. Now this is the light and fluffy.
Light and fluffy.
And it's light and fluffy because this is the new jar. You need to put a thing over it.
I do, a membranous thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at the, oh. Now, whoa, whoa. I just,
What?
you should have starting at the top good or at the bottom?
No, it doesn't
Wow.
matter. It's going to be
You really just need an edge. You got to give up one of your trees and just have an open edge so that way you're not dragging it through the
gravy.
mm-hmm.
That's all right. I'm not pressing down on it. It'll be okay. It's very forgiving. What?
Laura says you don't have to worry about addressing all of those. Just put them in one big bag and send them to me. I'm not greedy or anything. Yeah, see, those are some of the little new ones.
And then remember, you can always come in and clean up if you need
look
to.
at that. Well done.
I think this is quite nice.
Sprinkle some glitter on it.
And I take a wipe around the edge because I think that it clogs up in different places and I don't think it gets a perfect seal. And Mariah's right. I should have a
Yeah, the press and seal.
press and seal on there and do it kind of like I do guacamole.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to come back in before this.
Oh, it needs some metallic baubles on it. Well, remember, it has the stars on there. And Colleen says, no glitter, please. I think she's
Yeah, I'm
the anti-glitters. I don't think we've used any glitter on any of our cards.
Not yet. I don't. It's not that I don't like glitter. I just don't like dealing with it.
Right. I don't mind it. I don't really care.
It's a pain in the badootie.
In the badootie. Joan's here. I think she might be behind in the stream, though.
Oh, you have to do a freshen.
Yeah, a freshen. Mm-hmm.
Freshen up and get a new relationship with your computer.
Well, I'm going to let her watch to a certain point because then she'll see the cards. So she'll answer.
Okay.
Hey, Lori.
All right, put that over yonder. Oh, that just looks so
It really is. It's like an offering. It's, you know, like when your cat brings you a mouse. The ultimate expression of love, gratitude, and fandom is giving up trinkets and skins.
It is.
But just think, you'll be part of Archipanko. Yeah.
It is. All right, we want to create a background for this.
See, this is why you should have us going on your phone, too, Paula, and then you can take us to the bathroom with you.
But don't drop your phone in the toilet.
No, that's...
I dropped mine in the dog water once, and
yeah.
Okay. What are we doing here? We're making a background. And I need a relatively clean.
Hey, Susan.
Okay, I think this will work. Yeah, that'll give me enough. I want a little bit of workaround.
Yes.
I don't want it to be tight. Okay, so what are we going to do here? I'm going to try this stuff. Because you have to think it's going to be around the edge. I think this is small enough.
The only thing that beats that, and so she says the hallmark of a very bad day is dropping your keys or other important things in a public toilet. Ask her how she knows. Listen to this story, because as she said that, it made me think of the story that from Dad's Liz. She dropped her keys, and it was one of those auto flushers. So down they went. Yeah, and she was a realtor here in Dallas, and she had clients with her. So she had to call
Take a taxi?
Well, no, they had to call and get the other set of keys.
Oh.
But yeah.
All right, we're going to try
Hey, Diane.
this purple diazonine.
Okay.
But we're going to go ahead and use and see, Anne, you have just inspired me beyond belief. I'm channeling you as I'm thinking about this. I'm going, this is kind of what Anne did with her leaves, but I'm going to use and this dioxazine does dry pretty quickly, so we can't be lollygagging. We have to get on it. I don't know what the right side of this, I don't even know what I flipped that for.
Well, maybe we should have a card show and tell day. Would you guys be interested in that? We could show you all the cards we've made before. I love showing off the cards. My little dragon hoard of cards.
We have a suitcase built especially for them.
Yeah. I used to have them listed on our website. I'm quite fond of them. That's why they were priced the way that they were. That was emotional pricing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now remember, this is going to be the edge of the background around this little Christmas tree business here. What do you think? Well, I think that's quite nice. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see if that's gonna...
Oh, they're into seeing the cards. All right, maybe, hey, maybe for our Thanksgiving.
Yes.
That'd be kind of fun. So it's, ooh, very nice.
I know. It's all because of Anne.
Now, a lot of you guys that did sign up for, I did shut down the, sign up card post because it was like getting to like 40, 50. And then I was like, okay, wow, this is going to take a little while. So I did turn off those comments. Those of you that did sign up for one, some of you have already been getting them because if you place your order and I've matched you up on the list, I went ahead and sent your card. if you don't plan on placing an order, no worries. I'm still going to send them out, but I'm just kind of slowly getting them processed.
Yeah.
Because she's making them, making sure that I have the address and labels and all that business.
Okay, I'm looking at this, and I'm really liking this kind of rosy pink.
Bye, Devin. Ooh, I love that.
That rosy pink isn't, and then I've got this in the background already on here. Oh, I think this is going to be gorgeous. Okay, how do we make rosy pink? Well, it's really not all that difficult. All you do is you just take some of your transparent pinky red. Ooh, and mix it with your golden. And we know this works because we've done it before. Pretty sure that it was this print that I pulled that had that lovely.
Okay, well, I will make sure I get yours out, Miriam.
Lovely.
Plus, I have other things that I need to send to Miriam. Oh. Anne has the greatest stories.
She does.
She said she accidentally locked herself in the school bathroom during brownies. She was 7 and too shy to yell for help. The janitor finally heard her singing to herself in there.
Oh, that's great.
That's good. She says he probably let her out because of this, to stop the singing.
Oh,
Ooh, well,
got a
cool.
little, and it's kind of a little bit orangey. I don't know if it's going to be what I want.
Yeah, I don't know if your what you have there is going to even show. You went kind of darker than I had.
Kind of did go darker than I really wanted to. Oh, well, it'll work for something.
Yes.
Nothing. Oh,
Yeah, you obliterated
yeah,
it.
I don't. I'm really not feeling that.
No, that is not it.
That isn't it.
Let's try that again.
It might work for this.
Ooh, I like that.
And
Yeah.
even use some of this mucky.
I like that.
I kind of do too.
Okay.
I mean, it would even work for this. Yeah?
Ooh. That's a big card. But you
It's gonna
got
be a
going
big
on
card.
there.
It's going to be a big card. Oh, what about that?
And you know what?
With
So
a white border around it.
I know, and these look so good with those copper envelopes.
I know, they do. And we could make it long and thin and skinny.
Yeah, if you would just keep one of those envelopes near you to make sure
To
that
remind me to do that?
of the size.
Oh, see, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
I like that too. Well, that one works for a lot of things.
It does. And that looks beautiful with a white border around it. I think that's about it on my trees. I think I've just gotten everything.
See, I need a long stick so I can push your light.
What? This one? Does it need to come this way?
Well, now you're going to push it into the camera. But, yeah, there you go.
Is that
That's
more better?
sort of. I don't know. One of these days I'm going to
It's
sit over there and mess around with things again.
okay, well, I'm going to let that
Yes.
ripen. And let's see here. What else did I have here? I wanted to. Oh, here's the other thing I was looking for. Dadgummit.
Oh, here. Susan says, I remember being in an elementary school bathroom in 3rd grade. I was mesmerized by the S pattern in the paper towels made when I kept unrolling them as they piled up on the floor. It was art. We also have a cat that used to do that.
Izzy used to do that.
Oh yeah, she still does every once in a while.
Yeah, she's sitting there pooping. She's doing things with her. All right, now I want to try what Mariah said with the Impasto. And I think I can manage to do it. I don't want to do these two trees together because see, if I cut them in the middle, I would lose something. So I'm going to have to move the trees over. So I should probably do this tree first because then I can move this one over here. Look at me planning.
Maybe next year we offer some tree sets where it's just like you just get the one tree with a fat border.
There you go.
Have to think about that.
Now this is why I absolutely love this U.S. Art Supply. See this little lid thing here?
They give you the sealer. It's been a while since you cracked your Impasto open.
I know, but you know what? That sound that you see right there. That means that you're going to have some nice stuff down in there. These little things are lovely. Don't throw them away. They may be kind of annoying at times, but they're worth their weight in gold because they will seal it up even if your lid isn't tightly closed. Which mine wasn't, obviously. Did you see that?
Lisa!
Lisa! Is that our Lisa that I accused?
Serious heck, yes.
Accused her of...
Well, you were giving her credit for...
I was giving you credit for something that Judy sent us.
Yeah.
But I said, you know, honestly, they used to send things at almost the same time.
Yeah.
Or around the same time. And it was always cool stuff. And I don't know when we started having Izzy open stuff on camera, but it was a big mistake because now it was hard to take things away from her. Before we would kind of pre-open things, and if it was really good stuff, we would take it out because she just mucked it about anyway.
Yeah. I'm very excited about this.
Well, I hope this is going to be as exciting as you want it to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to...
Oh, here, let's see here. I will get you a link to the Impasto. And we like this brand. Now, if you're outside of the U.S., probably not something you can get your hands on. Other companies do make Impastos, but they don't seem to be the same as our U.S. Art Supply. That's kind of
the thing about this is that is going to dry clear. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're in the business, so we're just going to go ahead and do another one over here. So if it's a giant failure, we'll have two of them.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, you can get this as thick as you want to, but just remember the thicker it is, the longer it's going to take to dry. And Judy can testify.
Judy's our, yeah.
She's our Impasto queen. I mean, she can make this stuff stand up on its ear. Do cartwheels.
Lisa's also quite the Impasto user. She does some pretty cool things too.
This corner down here is really hard because
yes, the trinkets do tend to marry up. Can you paint over that? Okay, so
you can do anything over it.
You can. it's kind of interesting stuff because it's you know, it's kind of like putting paint on paint. So it may or may not stick well. But I think between Judy and Lisa, they've pretty much done everything you can do to the Impasto.
Yeah, those are the people that you really need to be talking to.
Yes.
I'm a rank amateur in that department.
This is kind of, she mixes it, because really it's for, you know, to mix in with your paint to make it heavy body. It is an acrylic.
I don't think it's not really, we're using it like modeling paste.
Right. Or stencil butter.
Or stencil butter.
What are you doing there? What do you need help
Well,
with?
I've got to wipe that thing down.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're putting this over here, over yonder. We shall see what happens there. Now we need to...
You're welcome. Thanks, Jamie. That is an affiliate link, so we appreciate you guys using those. It's great stuff. So if you want to thicken up your paint, that's the stuff to do it. Now, keep in mind, when you do mix it in with your paint, it will tend to, if it's a metallic, it's going to dull it out.
It will dull it out.
Because it is not a gloss. It is a kind of a matte medium type product.
Yep, that it is. All right, I think that'll be fine. I'll just hang it up over here and let it dry.
But I think Judy has used it even, yeah, it dries, not shiny. It's not shiny, but it's not necessarily like full on matte either. Like,
it's filmy.
it's kind of like a semi-gloss.
Yeah.
Yeah, semi-gloss. Eggshell.
Yeah, there you go. It's going to create a surface that you can put other things ostensibly over.
You need to have a little thing, or well, I guess you have a little thing in there. Is it in there?
Yeah, it's in here, but it's caught up in the lid, and I need to put it on
And then
and then do the lid. And really, Crafter's Workshop, you need one of those. I know it's going to cost a little bit more, but we need one of those on this.
What? Oh, you want me to put a link?
No,
What are you saying?
I'm just
Oh,
talking to Crafter's Workshop that they need to
'Cause they're
provide that
watching our
little inner membrane.
'Cause they're
I'm sure
watching.
they're watching.
Yes. Those of you, if you're watching, you know, the Crafters Workshop, or, you know, anybody that's affiliated with
Now,
them.
see, it's not on there straight.
No, that ain't good.
I'm going to hand it to Mariah, and she can mess about with it. I'm
Okay, I can do
pretty much done with that. Copper paint is so beautiful.
There, you got 20 minutes.
I've got 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what we've got here.
Ooh, what did it? Okay, I just got it this week, so I haven't tried it yet. Oh,
What is it?
black impasto.
I have black gesso. I hate it.
Yeah, it's like, you know,
Oh,
tar.
tar.
And
I get it
gets-
all over
she-
me. Oh, it's
She gets real
disgusting.
angry when she uses it.
I do. I mean, it's one of those things that I know that when I use it, I'm really wanting it badly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is impasto different from texture paste? Okay, well, so texture paste is going to be gritty, and it is
Opaque.
Yes, it's opaque. It's actually has texture to it. And then with the light and fluffy, it's really whipped. Is kind of the best way that we have figured out to describe it. So it's fluffier. That's where the light and fluffy. So it gives you good loft. Impasto is an actual, like, a medium that you can mix in with paints to make it more heavy bodied. That is its main use. Now, we have done, you know, lots of other things. It's great, like, if you want to buy your own glass beads, or, you know, the little, to make the beaded gel stuff. This was great to mix it in because it helps, it holds it because it's nice and thick. You can use it a lot like, I think some of the assemblage type people like to use these types of things because they use that heavier medium to glue things in place because it holds it and it does dry pretty clear. I mean, it's not like crystal clear, but
No.
you don't really necessarily see it.
Yeah, and I wished I had my cards because I did remember the green card that I did. I'd used the used it on that card.
I don't know what you're talking about. The green card. Oh, on your, oh, yeah.
Yeah, my leaves, you know. Okay, I haven't used this for a long time, and I love this stencil so much. And it's just such a good one. Because it has all kinds of different applications to it. And I'm just thinking right now I need a... I want to see if I can't get this a bit.
Oh, okay. So Judy says that if you bake the impasto with your heat gun, once it's dry, it will crystallize it. And it looks really cool. I would say use a mask, well-ventilated area, all that business. We've never used that expanding mousse.
No, anything that requires a heat gun or something that makes noise like that, I'm not a big fan. Okay, we're going to mix two colors together here. I don't know what this is going to do, but you know, nothing ventured.
That's right.
Nothing ventured, and we're just sticking with my little crappy. But I'm mixing the dioxazine with the and I don't even know that it's going to.
Ooh. I think yes to wrapping them up, Anne. I knew what you meant, Sandy. Ooh. I love Ripley Railroad.
That looks so cool.
I'm picking at the jar.
Okay.
I'll have her open it on stream. That will be very cool.
What is it?
Plotting things for you. Just
oh. Got some.
You know, we had great light when we first started, and I guess it got cloudy again.
It did.
Oh. Makes me crazy.
Okay. Liking that. Liking that. Liking that. Okay, let's get some.
What's that one for? Or you just made that one just because you had it?
What?
Well, the one that you were working on.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us what you're thinking over there, lady? What are you using things for? What, you know, what's happening? What's happening?
Good Lord. I don't know. I don't know, but I've been told. Do, 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 do. I don't know what that. Oh, I'm just mixing up colors here. And
Well, and
what?
I can't tell you. What purple was that?
The diosine, and I mixed this kind of beige stuff with it.
Which beige stuff?
I don't know.
What?
Pebeo.
Pebeo.
Pebeo Ivory 65.
Yeah, I am. I'm just kind of enjoying it because I'm peeling off the stuff that is actually in the ridges of the thing.
I'm really happy that you're doing that because that's why it doesn't close up properly.
Yes. Oh, Judy. I don't know about that.
What?
She says since she has cancer, she doesn't think she needs a mask. I don't think it works that way. I think that, like, you know.
I think you need to breathe good, girl. So
Yeah.
you need to go ahead and suck it up, Buttercup, and just do it.
Did P forget her nettle?
I'm off the nettle for a while. I read someplace that you kind of have to give it a rest, or it doesn't work anymore.
You build up a tolerance.
Yes, and I thought that was what I was doing. I'm now back to using...
Well, plus it had alcohol in it, remember, because she, you know, the tincture's made with Everclear. Probably not good while you're doing the eyeball thing when they were telling you not to drink. I mean, it's just a thought. Those trees are an addiction.
What? The trees?
The trees. Yeah, and I would say, you know, for any of you guys that are kind of unsure, like you're new to PM Artist Studio stencils and things like that. Now, Ripley Railroads isn't one that we necessarily have as a stripper. So, yes, get the 5x7 because it will have greater value to you.
Yeah.
For all sorts of projects.
I'm liking this. I love this one.
Because I think, like, the big ones, really the main thing you're going to use those for to create bigger papers and things on the big gel plate.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Please, you know, let me know in the comments below. If you're using your bigger stencils for other things.
I think they're great. I used them when I printed the t-shirts and the bags. And you know, we've got some bags that we need to print.
We do. Oh, and we need to do that for the giveaway.
Oh, yes.
That'll be what we... Yes.
And I gotta find the edge here.
I think Lisa Mingus hooked us up with those bags. And she told us that we could give them away.
They're really nice, and I'm keeping that one.
Yeah, she said that there's one in there that she was definitely...
That kind of greeny colored one.
Oh, no worries, Carrie. Thanks for hanging. Oh, yes, definitely. Definitely, definitely. That's funny. I just noticed that, like, in the URL, it's called Ripley Railroad Zipper. That's funny. And this is kind of a funny one because, like, it was one that we created in the beginning, but we could never get it to really work very well. And I know we've said this before, but then it took quite a few revisions.
Yes. Many, as I recall.
Oh, she may or may not.
What? What?
Normally you are not keyed in that much, but this is like... And Joan, I don't know if you're live or, you know, to this point, but bye. I don't know if she ever... Did anybody notice if Joan had said which card she wanted? I'll let Gigi get... You can get with her and send her a picture.
I'll message her.
Yes. These are the postcards, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're back onto the postcards. I will try to help you find those other ones.
Okay, that's starting to be interesting. Let's see if we can get something else going here. Oh gosh, that's open. I don't want that. Open, open, closed. Good.
Close. When she's saying open, she's looking at the, golden opens that stay. They don't dry quick.
No. They're not necessarily good if you're stenciling. They're kind of crapola. Okay, I really want...
Oh, that's interesting. Hey, you need to bring that down. Yes, I'm very excited about the giveaway as well. I like doing it this way. I like the milestones. It gets everybody kind of amped up. I love reading the comments. I mean, it's just, I think it's just a much more fun way to do it. It's funner.
Funner.
Funner. English people are cringing around the world. Some things are just funner. Oh, that's good to hear, Diane.
What is it?
Says it's 8:50 a.m. Friday. Here's a day off. Sketchy internet connection to catch a live, but life is good now that the molds is gone.
That the what?
The mold. Remember all the mold from her container shop? Bye, Lori. Thank you for hanging. I don't know how many cents he needs. Yeah.
This is kind of Carrie's technique. Move it around.
He's kind of the shadow technique of stenciling.
Dob and doodle.
Dib dabbing.
Dib dab. Dib dab and do a little.
I knew that's what you meant, but I had to read that because that's funny. Did you hear that? So she wrote, at PM, how many sins does Archie need? And she's, no, it's skins.
Fins. Fins?
Skins.
Skins, yeah.
Skins,
Well,
yeah.
fins. Where did fins come in?
No, you brought that in.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I heard. Fins.
Cheese on trees.
Cheese on trees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to grab this up here and put it, well, maybe we will.
Oh. Well, we only have 7 minutes to discuss it.
To discuss it?
Ooh, hey, looky there. I got enough off that...
All right, Mariah, you're awesome.
How long did that take?
I don't know.
I enjoyed it, though.
But this is a really remarkable looking surface I've got going here.
Yeah, you do. And that one's Wonky Net. I'll put that in there, too. Anybody watching and you don't know who we are and you want to know what stencil that is, it's Wonky Net. It comes in multiple sizes. It also comes in the reverse, like if you want the more edgy, like it takes forever to cut, but it is a wonderful stencil. The stencil version of it versus the mask. But this is the mask. I'm going to put the link to the mask because it's a good one.
It is. It's kind of like underwear.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
We should make like a category of like the top 5. That would be kind of fun.
You cannot be without this. Oh, look how cool that looks.
I love the bottom.
You don't love this other part so much?
You need more openings.
Well, I need to soak my
clogged.
stencil
clogged.
Getting clogged up.
You should have that looked at.
There we go. Getting some more.
Hello, April.
Pardon me. Okay, we're gonna let that dry just a
The micro stencil has to be in the...
teensy tiny bit.
Oh, are you talking about Blip Block Brox? That's hilarious. Anne loves that stencil, I think.
I think I can still get that to...
Well, I kind of wish whatever's underneath there, and maybe it's part of your paper and whatnot. I don't know what's on the plate or what you're showing me, like what's happening.
Oh, there's some yellow stuff
Oh, it's
there.
paper underneath your... Yeah,
Oh.
I was getting confused. But I
Well.
liked it. If you can make
Well,
that
I'm
happen on
sorry.
your plate.
I'm sorry that isn't what's happening here.
Hello, Allison. Welcome.
All right, let's get some
We got 4 minutes. I hope you'll come back and watch the replay.
nickel azo gold here.
Oh, that's okay. Pete reneeds them all the time. It's the cellular membrane one is what she's talking about. Yeah, that's a very good one. I remember Anne's crazy print with that one where it was almost like 3-dimensional. Like when you first got it. It was such a great print with that stencil.
Look at this, how cool it is, the shadow
Yes.
from the, because it's so transparent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna let that dry.
She's doing a lot of things. Trying to keep up here. Ooh. That was a very good thing.
Wasn't it? Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the stencil looks fabulous.
Okay, well, we'll just have to wait for that to dry, but I think that's going to be absolutely fabulous. Fabulous.
That was my P.
So
Fabulous.
wonderful. Okay. Well, let's look at our Impasto trees here.
Yes. How are they coming along?
How they're coming along. They take forever to dry.
Judy says bake it. She won't do the heat gun.
Oh, I'll just leave it until it's
Yeah.
because I'm not in any big rush.
But you can see where parts of it are
Yeah.
already starting to...
You can. And I'm going to take my stencil brush here.
Make Paula go to bed.
What?
This is what she's using the stencil brush for, Paula.
I'm texturizing my trees.
This is the one we won't put in the giveaway.
Oh, it'll be fine. I'll wash it up.
It's a good texturizer. I don't know that I believe you. I can't really see it, but take your word for it. Oh, it is. It's setting up.
Yeah, it is, because I'm having trouble moving
Yeah,
some
I
of
see
this.
that. But it's kind of like the stencil butter. You want to make sure, like, what'll happen is it dries, kind of has the skin on it, but don't get too rough with it, because you smush it out and then
Yeah.
be real peeved about that.
Yeah, I'm moving that over there.
Paula says, all cool. I forgive her. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, I think this
That's
was...
my favorite thing that has happened today.
I know, and I think... You see that little bit of shiny stuff
Oh,
out
wait,
there?
but bring back the one tree with the snow on it, because that was pretty good, too. The green one.
Oh, yeah.
Number one, I was very proud of you, not,
mucking it up.
Yeah, well, dragging the stencil through there and
Oh yeah,
messing up
well,
what you...
kind of, you know, it is my first rodeo.
True that.
Then we made a background.
And then we made a background. That was a fabulous one. Then she obliterated the one. I love
What did
that.
I obliterate?
The orange one. It was going to be kind of the pinky lovely thing that was going to go with the one
yes,
card.
over yonder here.
Can
I
you
know,
pull
but
it?
We decided that there were a whole bunch of different things that went with it after we did.
Yeah. I mean, it was a lose for the one card, but a gain for possibly 3 others. Actually, I think you're going to have to make a decision on which, maybe 2 cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where I mix the paint up. It's alright, it's going to be underneath something anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous?
That is gorgeous. All right. Is that everything to show? We are at the end.
Yeah, throw that out there. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, that's beautiful.
And I think this is going to be a beautiful one too.
I
We're
don't know
going
what-
to have to decide.
I feel like every one of the thumbnails the last 4 or 5 streams have been like kind of Christmassy. I'm getting a little bit like, is it too much? But whatever. I mean, it's what we're doing right now. Getting ready for the Christmas.
Well, and I just can't get away from these trees. I just love them.
That's what Judy
You know,
said
I
too.
absolutely worked. I was going to bring out the crackers, the nuts and the wise.
Gosh.
And I know Mariah
We're
would
going to be so like done with Christmas by the time Christmas comes around.
No, but I'm telling you what.
Those
Those
little
nutcrackers and wisecrackers,
Yeah.
they are not bound by the season.
No. I'm sure we'll be seeing, you know, we're gonna
Yes.
make those little dudes like
I mean, they make them
they'll be
come
around
out
for
again to
Easter.
Halloween.
The legs will be coming out their bums instead of stars. Yay!
Yay!
All right, guys, this was a super duper fun stream. We're very happy that you have hung out with us. If you're coming in at this point, it is the end. Do come back, watch the replay, leave those comments so you can get entered into the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Because when we hit that 5,000, we're gonna do some fun things.
Fun
We're gonna
things.
give away some fun things. We're already doing fun things, but you know. If you want to hang out with us during the week or, you know, when we're not streaming, that's over in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. Those links and all that other information is down below. I've noticed that they have changed it now. It doesn't really say show me more. You see the description. If you click that, then it opens up and then you see things.
What's it say?
It says all the stuff that I put in there.
It says?
It says, no, it doesn't say anything now. It's just a little block and then you open it up and yeah, notice that. So, you know, there's that information for you.
Nobody,
YouTube.
I didn't get that memo.
Wait, YouTube's not sending you memos. They're barely sending them to me. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you back here on Sunday. Oh, actually, hopefully we'll see you on Saturday for the hop. Don't forget about that. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
collab. All right, bye, guys.
Hoppy hoppy.